All right, we're back. We're back. And it's the playoffs. Wild card weekend. We're going against the Carolina Panthers. He's already waiting, so we're going to go ahead and get the game started. See what color he coming out in. Okay. Right, and number 5. So we gotta make sure we know where number 5 at.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium.
Let's go, and it's a night game.
It's the second game here on this wild
and
card
we ball
Saturday.
first.
As it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports.
I could have fair cashed it.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Good way to hold on to that.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
Good way to hold on, B-Rob.
And great blocking downfield as he's he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And now an audible here into something else. Now they'll look to Willis to throw.
Let's go. Let's go. Great first drive. Great first drive.
Kenneth Walker, 36 yards. And the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It'll be Sanders to begin the
Good job, D.
drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
Throw and
this one
catch.
complete downfield on the left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That will go for 26 and a first down.
Start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Throw there incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Great catch. Great catch.
They're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's.
I can't believe we missed that.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the edge, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man
I got to remember that.
They're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Fights loose.
And
he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Off the play fake, Young.
catch it. Ah, come on.
It's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Ah, good throw.
He's got it.
Good throw. I should have stayed with him.
Miles Sanders, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
I should have stayed with
The
him.
Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive.
I just want to see how he going to come out to it.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. Now they'll change things up. Second down throw coming by Willis. Flush to his right.
Come on.
And incomplete.
Come on.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, it's Willis.
Good hold
He's got
on.
his target. That's complete.
Good way to
And he's
hold
gonna have
on.
the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Going right
That's
back
fine.
to Dotson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Willis to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And
He cut it so flat.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Willis to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Get the first.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Washington.
Got ready.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Let's go.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead.
Dang, that's his best defensive lineman. All right, let's see can we get us to stop
for the
now.
extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
How convenient.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Good
And
tackling.
not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, is swapping that onus back and forth.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Young.
They ain't want it.
Rifles one incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Young.
Oh, good job to knock that up out of there.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good job,
This is what
Percy.
you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
On the ready.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Red, yellow. Set, go.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Good job.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Go ahead, hold on
Take
to
this
it.
back down inside the 20.
Intercepted by Washington. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, come on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 63 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Panthers 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
Second
go.
down and 3.
Three. 60 vices. 60 vices.
Willis on the option to the right.
Let's go.
And he's in.
Come on, DK,
Touchdown
why you hurt?
Commanders.
Why you getting hurt,
Malik
DK?
Willis, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Ooh, get the ball. Get it. Get it.
Football.
Why we won't get it? Come
So
on.
the teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
I know.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here is Young. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be about 60% just to be in the average range.
And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for a second straight play. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to put in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Smash, red. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young.
Ooh, St. Juice.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Good job,
Picked
Saint.
up by Benjamin St. Juice.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Check, smash, check, smash.
Give to Walker on the read option.
Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ken Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
28, Panthers 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
I messed up.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here
The
we go.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute
I tried to
drill all
bait
through
that.
camp,
I
and at least
really
one
tried to
practice
bait that
each
one.
week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They go play action. Young.
No face mask. No
And he'll
face
bring it up
mask.
here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Down. Ready?
Young looks to throw on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Ready up.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Slide through. Hut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Young.
I'm happy
He's
they ain't
gonna
called
kick
pass
to his running
interference.
back out of the backfield.
I'm just happy they ain't called
Clock will
pass
stop as he's able
interference.
to get up and spike it here.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Set.
To throw, Young. Going deep for Diggs.
Thank you. Come on, why would you drop it?
And that will be incomplete.
Why would you drop it?
Went way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Again, it's Young. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's 2.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there,
That's
waiting
2.
to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half, Young. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he get ball back.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Around 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room,
Good way to
you're
get
just
down.
wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On the ball.
Ooh.
Shotgun snap and
Oh,
then
the
to give to
RPO again.
Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
It'll be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Set,
This
ready.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
52 blaster.
Now Young.
Good one.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch from there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Good job, Jonathan.
Sanders up the middle. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Young now.
Yep.
He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Oh, no, what I just did.
They'll try and run for it with
That was a good
Sanders.
cut.
And he's free going down the left side.
That was a
That's
good
foot
cut.
race.
But I
And he's
did
going to
odd-
get this
well, I
all the way
did.
down to Washington's 15.
Audible.
53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here we go.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Good job. Good job.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Striker.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Young to throw it.
I thought he gonna keep coming.
The
Oh,
left side caught by Diggs. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Young off the play
good
fake.
stuff.
And
All
he's
right.
got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Stephon Diggs.
Have fun.
From 13 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening
I
drive
think get my
of the second
defense
half.
together. I really wanted to call a timeout earlier, but
Piñeiro's
they
extra
just missed some
point
clock.
up and good.
Give my
And
defense
that
some
cuts the
time
lead to
to
28-14.
recover. They was out there for a long little bit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Let's go
2nd
now.
and 6, just inside the 30.
Roll, roll, roll. No, no.
Robinson up the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
A gain of 15. And the Commanders' first down.
On the ready. Let's go.
Back to Robinson now on first down. Down the left sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. KJ Hamler, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 35. Panthers 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Young. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
Young will set to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Go track. Go track.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away.
I was talking with my mic muted.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you.
I'm happy we finally got that interception that was eluding us because we dropped 2.
And got it done.
And we missed the fumble.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
Don't let him do that. Don't let him get away.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And
Is that on him?
There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past
let's
the
go ahead
45.
and bring that back.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The pitch to Sanders. Trucks over him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers,
I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't expecting to run.
So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Young to throw it. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle they
Let's
go.
go.
Sanders.
Let's beat him up,
he'll
then.
work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Another run with Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Young on 3rd down. It's caught by Sanders. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
He hits more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now here's Young.
Thank you.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an
Did you take it to the
interception.
house?
Picked off by Quan Martin.
Nah, he
And
couldn't.
the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there.
Good game,
and he took
Carolina.
a big hit in order to get that
Good
1
game.
yard.
The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
Touchdowns.
From Charlotte,
Terry didn't
good
even
night,
have
everybody.
a catch, y'all. That's crazy. $212 rushing yards to 72 passing yards. No turnovers. Great. No turnovers. 4 for 5 in the red zone. 4 TDs. Bryce Young, 18 for 31. 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. Malik Willis, 5 for 7, 72 yards. 1 touchdown, no picks. Rushing. Miles Sanders and Kenneth Walker both had 12 rushing attempts. Kenneth Walker had 107 yards, 1 TD. Miles Sanders, 77 yards. Brian Robinson Jr. with 70 yards. Malik Willis with 22 yards and a TD. Bryce Young, 3 for 11. Hamler, 1 for 8 for 1 TD. Malorin, 1 for 5 for 1 TD. Had a lot of rushing touchdowns. Stephon did 6 for 82. Walker 2 for 40. Defense, let's see drops though. Ain't got it. Who forced the fumble? Christian Harris, alright. But we didn't get that fumble recovery. Troy Anderson with 7 tackles. Dr. Allen for 3 tackles for loss. Let's go. And 2 on with sacks. Those on 2 sacks of the game. Eric Forrest 2 picks. Benjamin St. Juice with 1. And Quan had 1. I don't think it. Okay, maybe we do have a couple highlights. Hit me with Diggs. Corner route. Who was force and speed. I thought we had that one. This one I laid off. I was with him, and then I seen that underneath, and then I hesitated just enough for him to throw it. For 19. Yep, get it and get down. Malik Willis with a rushing touchdown. Great blocking. St. Juice with a pick. Everybody was going after that though. And then the next play, Kenneth Walker run for a touchdown. On the read option, that read option be deadly, man. Oh, you don't want to crash? Shh. 30-yard rush. What happened? Yeah. I was setting up my defense. He got me. He got me good. Oh, look at that sack. Let's see this touchdown. Was he open? Yeah, that was me. The play action got me. And I wanted, that's the area I wanted to guard. But that play action got me real good. All right, 35 yards by Brian Robinson. Over pursuing. That's what that was. They crashed the outside so hard. Look at that lane. And then a bad angle about the safety, but he still was able to catch me. Third and 10, 1 yard. All right. See this pick. Let's go. I guess he thought he had it. That was a great pick by Quan. We've been working at it. We've been working at it. All right, so let's finish the game. Points. All right, so we completed all of our objectives, all our goals for this week. Let's look at this playoff tree again so we can see what we might end up in. So yeah, either I'm playing either the Steamers or the Bears. So yeah, tune in for the next round. Division and the Commanders and the Bears, or the Commanders and the Steamers in the divisional round. So all right, yeah, thanks for everybody that came through. If you still here, please make sure that you like, follow, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see y'all on the next broadcast. Until next time, we gone.